The Mighty Vaporizer by Storz Bickel. Storz Bickel, the creators of the ever-popular Volcano series, released the Mighty in late 2014. Since then, it's firmly established itself as the reigning king of portables. Unbelievable vapor production, temperature control, battery life, all with almost no draw resistance. So performance-wise, the Mighty's pretty much got it all. It's basically a top-of-the-line home unit that fits in your pocket. Granted, it will have to be a slightly larger pocket, but a pocket nonetheless. The Mighty's temperature is controlled by the degree using an LCD screen. Unlike other portables though, I never really need to run this thing over, say, 180 degrees Celsius. This is of course a personal preference kind of thing, but I can even go as low as 170 to 175 and still get satisfying results, which I think is really cool. As you'd expect from a high-end unit like this, the vapor production is first class, and even comparable to a lot of popular desktop vapes, which is unheard of for a portable. Before I used it for the first time, I was a little bit worried about the short mouthpiece and the fact that it may not provide enough cooling capacity, but honestly it's really not an issue. Sure, it's not as cool as some home units like the Silver Surfer, the Volcano, but even at higher temps, the Mighty is surprisingly comfortable to draw from. One of the things that I noticed with the Mighty is that the filling chamber has perfect heat coverage, even at higher temps. So every bowl tastes brilliant and the lower portion of your material in the chamber will never overcook. You can expect roughly 5 to 7 10-minute sessions from a fully charged battery, and for a portable with little to no draw resistance, I'm really impressed by this. It can also be used while charging, which is always a huge plus. Now this is the part where I usually throw in my little spiel about not using it too often because it's portable or whatever. I love it and I'm using it every day with no problems whatsoever. I'd say as long as you treat it well and keep it clean, you shouldn't have any issues using it frequently. Maintenance wise, the Mighty is more or less average. Definitely nowhere near as difficult to clean as some portables like the original packs, but not quite as easy as the Solo or the Air. Now they include a little spacer in the kit called the liquid pad. This is designed to be put on top of your material for a partially filled bowl, and it tends to increase vapor production. I would actually go one step further and recommend that you use it every time, even with the completely packed chamber. Since I started using the liquid pad, I've found that the build-up in the cooling unit is basically negligible. I do still take it apart for a clean every month or two, but more often than not, I just wipe out the chamber and the top screen here with some isopropyl alcohol. When it comes to portable vaporizers, the Mighty is as good as it gets. If you're after the performance and great airflow of a home unit without being tethered to the wall, it's simply the perfect solution. Goes without saying that discretion isn't exactly the Mighty's forte, but it is a lot easier to cart around than some of the other larger portables like the Solo. If you ever get the chance to try one out, do it. You won't be disappointed. Storz Bickel portables are covered by a 2-year warranty.